of The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan from the Kane Chronicles, book 1. Now, I've read every single Percy Jackson book, as in books 1 through 5. I thought they were great. I love Percy Jackson. I love Percy Jackson, bro. Hell yeah. My favorite Percy Jackson book is The Lightning Thief, followed by The Sea of Monsters, followed by maybe The Battle of the Labyrinth, then Titan's Curse, and then The Last Olympian. I don't like that book. I don't even like Titan's Curse. I used to hate Titan's Curse. Maybe I was too young as in 17 to read it. It was just, I got bored. I don't know what was wrong with me. I reread it recently and it was cool. It was actually better than I thought. But I still gave it, it was alright. It was still alright. I mean, I would have to reread it. I actually need to read Titan's Curse for the third time if I really want to understand it. It's unfortunate, but that's the case. You know what I mean? So, anyway, The Last Olympian was so anticlimactic. So anticlimactic. I did not enjoy it. It was as bad as Dracula. Even though I really love Dracula. I freaking love that book. That book is pretty amazing. I give Dracula a 4.7. It would have gotten that extra 0.3 if it just didn't have a anticlimactic ending. Oh my God, was the ending so anticlimactic? Oh my goodness. No, I was not digging it. And then when I read The Last Olympian, action. Why is no one getting hurt? People died. But like, not a lot of people died. Like, not a lot of important characters. So I didn't really feel hurt by the end of it. And that last battle was just okay. Punches him, he goes through the wall. Whatever. I've seen that in every single movie, bro. I didn't care for it. I don't like it. I like the beginning of Last Olympian. I like the middle. I even like the battles. I just don't like the battle with Kronos. And honestly, as a guy who spent... I'm 26. I finished Percy Jackson at 24. I think I was 24, 25. I might have been 25. Literally a year ago. So it might be due to an age issue. I might just think it's okay because I'm too old for kid books, I guess, unfortunately. I read Treasure Island. It was okay. It was a kid's book, so it was cool. It was like a 3.5, a 4 out of 5. If I was a kid, I might have given it a 4 or maybe even a 5 out of 5. Treasure Island, same thing with Last Olympian. Maybe I would have given it a 5 out of 5 if I had the balls to read it when I was younger. Unfortunately, I did not. And, well, I do know the magic of Percy Jackson. I understand the book magic. It made me feel things, and I was so sad when Percy Jackson ended. I was so sad. But yeah, I don't like book 5 of Percy Jackson. Well, I like it. I just don't like the battle with Kronos. Kronos is so disappointing. He was so disappointing. All that hype for 5 books, all that hype down the drain. I thought it went. 2 thumbs down, Rick Riordan. 2 thumbs down. The Kronos fight. 2 thumbs down. I am in the minority. I understand the people, booktube, whatever. I understand. Everyone agrees. The Last Olympian is the best Percy Jackson. It is not. The best Percy Jackson is book fucking 1. The Lightning Thief. That's the best Percy Jackson I ever read, bro. The Sea of Monsters was basically book 1, but with more action, Book 3 was more about the story. the prophecies, I think, with Talia, and I just remember Annabeth? Remember with the cliff with Annabeth? Oh, that was crazy, bro. I was freaking out. When I first read that. I was like, Annabeth, no! I was flipping out. Anyway, that's why I don't like book 5. It's just so anticlimactic, and the hype for all 5 books, I feel like it deserves a 3 out of 5. I feel like I should have felt more emotions, but I didn't. And you know what? After finishing book 5, you know how it makes me feel about the Kane Chronicles? I'm terrified. I'm terrified of reading this book. I'm so scared. I feel like as the books went on, I liked Rick Riordan less and less and less and less. Maybe because of my age, but I'm just scared. I feel like this is going to be the worst one out of all of his stories. I've only ever read the first 5 Percy Jacksons. And I know that he released this book right after. And I know it has no Percy in it. And it disappoints me a lot. And that's why I haven't read it for so many years. One, because I wanted to finish Percy Jackson. And when I did, I was like, no Percy, really? I don't know if I can do that. But I'm back in my reading groove. I just finished Solaris. I don't know if you guys ever saw those videos, but I was reading Solaris. Woo! That book was good. I give Solaris a 3.7 out of 5. Based on the French to English translation. I bet you, I'm going to reread Solaris because it is that good. Really fast, only 200 pages. And I feel like I'll like it more if I read the Polish to English translation. Hold on, one second. I got to grab a bottle of water. Today, welcome everyone to the Kane Chronicles, Book 1, Read Along. I am 45 pages into the book. And it's nothing I've ever, it's nothing new. As of the first 44 pages, 45, I'm not surprised. Whatever. It's good. I think it's good, actually. It's nothing unique, to be honest. I guess I like the, I gotta clean my table. I guess I like the, Egyptian stuff. We've only touched on it. We haven't really delved too into it. From this point on, there will be spoilers for the Red Pyramid. The first 44 pages, I mean. I'm scared by the size of this book. This is like the biggest book I ever read in my life. I'm not a reader. This is the biggest book I ever read in my life. This fucking YA novel. I'm terrified. No! That would have to be Dracula. Dracula is like 450 pages. This book, oh my God. It's longer than that. It's 516. I didn't know that. All right, so this book is longer than Dracula. The print is so simple. The print is very simple. Chapters are short as hell. The print is so simple. The print is very simple. Chapters are short as hell. That one was actually kind of long. Oh no, it's a little short. Yeah, no, these chapters are actually pretty short. I got through 44 pages in like a day. That's pretty fast for me, and I was doing shit in between, you know. Well, I'm entertained so far. Actually, it can keep a 3 out of 5 for now. If the book proceeds to be really entertaining, maybe but enjoyable to read, and it's like, you know, super entertaining, but there's nothing new, maybe it'll go up till 4, because I'm a sucker. You know, I like action, but if it's good, like, it better be good, bro. Like, I'm not trying to read, you know, this is a lot of pages, you know. I'm very underwhelmed. I mean, like I said, the first, you know, it's like Harry Potter so far. I've read Harry Potter books 1 through 3. I never read 4. That shit was terrifying. I couldn't even get through the first 10 pages. I was like, what? I'm not a reader. And I put that shit down, and I never went back to Goblet of Fire since I was in like 6th, 7th grade. Yeah. Now, yeah, that's moon dust. I'm just getting in the mood to read it. That's all. Move it, Katie. Move it. Move it. You're so cute. She wants to say hi. Ouch. And that's why she's called Moondust, because her nails hurt. Meow. Yeah, she's a cute cat. I found her in here in the jungle. Yeah, I thought she was a leopard. I took her. A leopard? Which one's the black cat? I forgot. Was it a jaguar? Is that a black cat? I think it's the jaguar. But she has white paws. I don't know if jaguars have white paws. All right. I think it's time to start the Red Pyramid. This is my first live reading for the Red Pyramid. This is the first one. I already, like I said, I was reading it at work, and I can't record at work, but, you know, I was just chilling. I'm probably going to get fired for reading so much at work, to be honest. We're going to start reading. There's only spoilers from now on. I'm in the chapter, and we're in Sadie's perspective. Apparently, we switch perspectives. I know he does that in Lost Hero. I already knew he did that here too. But I think this is the first time he started doing it. Interesting. Also, if you look at the chapters, not only does it say if it's in the perspective of Carter or Sadie, which, you know, are the driving force. Well, they're the main characters of the story. But he also has names for his. He names his chapters, like chapter 6, breakfast with a crocodile. That sounds dumb as fuck, by the way. That sounds dumb as fuck. So I know that later on in the series, I don't know in this series, but I know sometime later he probably, I know he does it in the one where Jason is in it. Is that the Lost Hero, right? Jason. And then I remember seeing Jason as the chapter name. So I think that's where we're going to move on from the title, chapter names. And to be honest, that makes me sad. I really like Rick Riordan's chapter names. I think they're really good. I keep thinking that's a pimple, but that's an eyelash? It's crazy. Alright. Let me get some water and we can begin. For the 7th time. I never know how long I'm gonna go live for. So, we're in Kidnapped by a Not So Stranger, chapter 4, Sadie. And there's this guy, and he's like, so Sadie and Carter, they just came back from a museum where their dad tried to summon something. This is the first time that to my knowledge, the Sadie and Carter watched their dad do anything magical. You know, hold on.